Do you know what today is?
What is today?
Christmas Day and the first beer of Christmas.
Excellent. We've been waiting.
You only have 11 more days left.
Okay.
After today.
I think I'm going to try real hard to survive this.
Merry Christmas, baby.
Merry Christmas.
And since it is the first beer of Christmas for this year, this Star Wars fueled beer extravaganza, our topic, our theme for today's video is Luke Skywalker. I've got the power! So let's introduce the beers. Today I'll be drinking Lead Farmer from Brewery LBK in Lubbock, Texas. It's a New England style IPA coming in at 7.8% ABV.
I picked Sneaking Suspicion from Prairie Artisan Ales in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It is a wild ale with 5% ABV.
All right.
It sounds pretty good. Cheers.
Cheers. All right, Lisa, my love. Why did you pick Sneaking Suspicion to represent Luke Skywalker?
Well, as we're walking around the store, it's very difficult. There are so many beers, it can be very overwhelming. So I just went by the name, Sneaking Suspicion, because I had a sneaking suspicion watching the very first Star Wars, whichever one comes out first in the trilogy. By name, you'll have to give us the lore.
Episode 4.
Okay, A New Hope, Episode 4. There you go. So watching that Luke was going to be more than just a kid from the planet.
All right.
You know, obviously not everybody around him knew that, and he was just a pesky kid, but there were folks in his family who seemed to know something about him.
Who knew things.
There was a sneaking suspicion.
Sneaking suspicion.
Exactly.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I picked Lead Farmer because when I went to the beer store, I had in my head that there was a beer named Dirt Farmer. Luke was not a dirt farmer. He and his Uncle Owen were moisture farmers on Tatooine.
All right.
Speaking of moisture farmers, we just watched Dune the other day.
We did. It's a good show.
It was a good show. I like the new one.
Right. It's very good.
So anyway, looking for Dirt Farmer, I ran across Lead Farmer. I'm like, that's pretty close. That's pretty close.
Close enough.
Oh, and what I think is neat, we both picked fairly local beers. I mean, Brewery LBK is right down the street.
Right.
And Prairie Artisan Ales, not quite local, but we've got family in Tulsa and friends in Tulsa. And so Tulsa feels a little bit like home. And so we each kind of got that local kid who made it big.
Okay.
Type of thing. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So who was the local kid or local group from where you grew up that made it big?
As far as breweries?
No, not breweries.
Oh my gosh.
I'll give you mine.
Okay.
Joe King Carrasco.
Oh, okay.
Party Weekend?
Party weekend. Okay.
Yeah, just like that.
Excellent.
Yeah. So, Joe King Carrasco from Dumas, Texas.
Okay. I can think of someone, but I'm trying to come up with his name at the moment. I know, it's terrible. Actor was in Ghost. I should know his name.
Patrick Swayze?
Patrick Swayze I believe he went to the same high school I did.
Really?
But I know he was from the general area.
I did not know that.
Yes,
You
yes.
never mentioned that before.
Oh, well.
Oh.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I thought
I'm going to have to go look this up now before you put that on the video. I could be totally wrong.
It's too late. This is going straight.
Going straight. Okay, good.
Straight out. No time for fact checking.
No fact checking.
Fact checking is not necessary.
Please fact check me, Tracy.
I thought you were going to say that group. Aren't they from Houston?
I don't know. Which group are you talking about? The Judys?
The Judys.
I don't know where they were from.
Oh.
I know they played in
Houston
the
a lot.
Montrose area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Not necessarily from Houston. Oh.
Was a long...
So tell me, Lisa, what is your favorite memory of Luke Skywalker?
Oh, wow. That's a hard question for me. Favorite memory of Luke Skywalker? I don't really honestly have that
associated with Luke.
Many memories of the episodes.
Okay.
So obviously the first time you meet him, and he's a little bit whiny in the very first episode. Well, he is. But he's
to be fair, so is Harry Potter.
That's where I was going. So, exactly where I was going. So he and Harry Potter are very, very similar as being kind of the chosen one. Exactly, through these episodes. The only other couple of memories that I have are obviously when he gets his hand chopped off. That is just terrible. And then, of course, to learn, spoiler alert, that his father is the one who chopped his hand off.
Holy crap! Are you kidding me?
I said spoiler alert. You can't react like that.
If you need a spoiler alert from 30 years ago. Sorry about that.
Worth the shot, right?
So I think my favorite memory of Luke was my mom letting me, for Halloween '77, dress up as Luke Skywalker. I had on a pair of...
what a cute little Luke
be. Yeah. Had a pair of brown corduroy pants on, and Mom took like a bathrobe and tucked it up so I wasn't walking around in a long bathrobe. It was like, short type robe.
All right.
And had a flashlight, which I could not figure out how to contain the light. And I was coming up with like, okay, if I put glue sticks to it and have a mirror on the end, it would just bounce the light back and forth, and then it will be just like a light. It did not work either.
Didn't work?
No.
Man.
We're drinking the beer?
Yes.
What do you think of Prairie Artisan Ales?
All right. So it's actually really pretty good. It is a sour ale.
Okay.
And it's with pineapple, mango, and passion fruit. I can't distinguish all of those fruits in it, but it's got a nice flavor. I was a little concerned about what it might taste like. I like lambics, but they are, I think, a little sweeter maybe. I don't know the difference exactly. I'll have to taste them side by side. But
I haven't had yours yet. So
yeah, we're going to taste it.
That's good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So the New England style IPA from Brewery LBK. This is fantastic. It's got a little pine resin flavor to it.
Is pine resin supposed to taste good?
Yeah, it does.
It is? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You ever just like chewed on a pine branch?
No. I can't say that I have. Have you?
You should. Oh, of course, no. A little bit of floral. It's a little sweet.
Okay.
Sweeter than I had imagined.
I don't taste yours either.
Oh, well, you don't like IPAs?
Well, I don't, but I still torture myself.
Don't know.
It does smell like flowers. That's why I don't understand you guys at IPAs. Enjoy. This is why I have to go pick my own beers, because he likes this bitter floral. It tastes like perfume when you spray it in the air and it accidentally ends up in your mouth.
All right, so what do you think's up next for Luke?
Why are you asking me? I should ask you that question. Tracy, what do you think's up next for Luke?
Well, so Luke's dead. Spoiler alert. I didn't say spoiler alert.
You're supposed to say that first.
You are supposed to say that first. But now that we're back to Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, Ahsoka, these seem to be taking place in a time period, especially given Luke's cameo in the last episode of Mandalorian from last season. We've rolled back in time a little bit. So I think we're going to see some interactions with Luke, and maybe some of the other major characters will have some cameos in these shows. And
okay, so it's going to go back as a cameo or a dream sequence? Or are you thinking he's going to appear as a, I don't know, ghost is not the right term.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah, the Force Ghost thing, yeah, like Yoda. Is it
called a Force Ghost?
I think it's called a Force Ghost.
Oh, well, I didn't think ghost.
Which is different than Space Ghost.
I'm not sure I want to know the difference, but okay.
You never watched Space Ghost?
That was like in the 70s, right?
Yeah, it's a cartoon.
Okay, yeah, I don't remember Space Ghost.
Thank you for joining me for the first beer of Christmas 2021, Star Wars style, Star Wars edition.
Yes.
And we will be back tomorrow night with Princess Leia. Cheers.
Merry Christmas.